In early August, the bustling streets of Los Angeles witnessed an unusual convergence of attention. The members of BTS were sighted together at a popular coastal location, leading to speculation, fan excitement, and a series of behind-the-scenes insights. While public appearances of BTS have consistently drawn global attention, this reunion at the beach introduced a new dynamic, particularly because of an intriguing detail revealed by the staff. Sources within the production and event coordination teams disclosed that two members, Jungkook and Taehyung, arrived at the venue wearing identical outfits. This seemingly trivial detail, a coincidence in wardrobe, immediately attracted attention due to its rarity among high-profile artists who typically plan individual looks meticulously. According to staff, the choice of outfit was not planned collaboratively. The two stars independently selected the same style of casual beachwear, a neutral-toned short-sleeve shirt paired with tailored shorts. The fact that both outfits were from the same brand added another layer of curiosity. Staff members who were present during the initial arrival remarked that the resemblance was unmistakable, and it momentarily caused logistical adjustments, such as reassigning designated areas for photographs to avoid redundancy in visual media coverage. Photographers were informed to frame their shots carefully, ensuring that each member maintained a distinct visual identity despite the similarity in attire. Interestingly, staff accounts indicate that this coincidence led to subtle interactions that might not have occurred otherwise. Behind the cameras, the members were observed acknowledging the mirrored clothing choice, resulting in brief discussions and laughter. Staff recalled that the conversation primarily revolved around branding, availability, and coincidence, rather than any intentional matching. This casual acknowledgement contributed to a sense of camaraderie among the crew, who often witness more orchestrated events where every detail is predetermined. The unplanned nature of this wardrobe overlap presented a rare glimpse into the spontaneous human moments that occur even in high-profile reunions. From a production standpoint, identical outfits among two members posed challenges for visual storytelling. Camera operators and videographers adjusted their angles and focus points to maintain diversity in visual representation. Some staff noted that additional planning was required for group shots to prevent the audience from perceiving redundancy in appearance. These adjustments, while minor, underscored the importance of wardrobe management in public-facing events. Event coordinators also had to account for post-production editing in official media releases to ensure that each member retained a distinct presence. Further revelations from staff involved interactions with wardrobe consultants. These consultants were not aware of the coincidence until after both members had changed into their respective beach attire. Upon realizing the identical choices, consultants reportedly suggested subtle modifications, such as rolling up sleeves differently or adjusting the positioning of accessories to create individual differentiation while maintaining the casual aesthetic. These minute adjustments were enough to satisfy visual standards without compromising the naturalness of the reunion event. The staff accounts also provide insight into the broader implications of wardrobe coincidences in celebrity events. Unlike typical fashion planning, where outfits are pre-selected and coordinated, spontaneous matching can lead to unexpected challenges. In this case, the coincidence between Jungkook and Taehyung became a topic of interest, not only for the production team, but also for fans who later noticed the similarity through publicly shared images and videos. Staff noted that while no official statement addressed the wardrobe overlap, internal communication emphasized flexibility and responsiveness to such occurrences, highlighting professional adaptability during live events. Additionally, security personnel were aware of the situation. Given that public appearances often attract intense fan scrutiny, identical outfits could inadvertently cause confusion in crowd management or photography zones. Staff reports indicate that security teams adjusted their protocols slightly, ensuring clear identification markers and coordinated positioning to prevent any misdirection or bottleneck scenarios. This proactive approach maintained safety standards while allowing the event to proceed smoothly. The staff narrative also touches on the logistical timing of the reunion. Jungkook and Taehyung were scheduled to arrive separately but ended up coordinating arrival times naturally due to travel conditions. This timing contributed to the visual impact of identical clothing, as their simultaneous presence amplified the resemblance for observers. Production staff confirmed that this was purely circumstantial, with no underlying directive from management or branding teams to orchestrate a coordinated look. In summary, Chapter 1 establishes the context of the BTS reunion at LA Beach and introduces the staff-reported revelation regarding Jungkook and Taehyung's identical outfits. While this detail may appear minor, it had notable effects on event logistics, production adjustments, and interpersonal interactions among the team. The wardrobe coincidence provides a factual, behind-the-scenes perspective on the complexities of managing high-profile events, highlighting the importance of adaptability, observation, and professional coordination in ensuring seamless execution. Following the initial arrival of Jungkook and Taehyung at LA Beach, staff members involved in the event provided detailed insights into the logistical and operational considerations that arose due to the wardrobe coincidence. While casual observers may have perceived the matching outfits as a minor curiosity, for the production and coordination team, the implications extended into multiple facets of event management, from photography and video capture to crowd control and post-production planning. One significant observation highlighted by staff concerned the group's staged photography segments. As part of standard protocol, each member's visual identity is maintained through a combination of posture, positioning, and wardrobe. With Jungkook and Taehyung both wearing neutral-toned, short-sleeve shirts with tailored shorts, staff had to make rapid adjustments to ensure that each individual retained visual distinction. Camera operators were instructed to vary lens, angles, and depth of field settings, while assistants rearranged props and seating arrangements to prevent repetitive framing. These measures illustrate the degree to which even minor wardrobe coincidences can necessitate operational recalibration. Wardrobe and styling teams also played a key role in managing the situation. Upon noticing the similarity, staff indicated that consultants suggested subtle modifications to differentiate appearances. Adjustments included cuffing sleeves at different lengths, altering the placement of accessories such as bracelets or watches, and selectively choosing footwear that contrasted without clashing with the overall aesthetic. According to staff, these modifications required only a few minutes, but were essential for maintaining the visual quality of group images intended for public release. Another operational aspect involved timing and sequencing during the event. Staff revealed that the members' arrival was initially staggered to allow for individual shots and solo interactions with fans and media. However, the coincidental synchronization of Jungkook and Taehyung's arrivals led to an unexpected overlap, creating challenges in maintaining the planned sequence. Event coordinators quickly adapted by revising schedules, adjusting arrival points, and reallocating assistants to monitor interactions. This responsiveness underscores the importance of flexible planning in high-profile events, where even small deviations can cascade into larger logistical considerations. Security personnel, according to staff accounts, also encountered unique challenges. Identical outfits among high-visibility individuals can complicate recognition in crowded public spaces. To mitigate potential confusion, security teams employed pre-established identification markers, including color-coded wristbands and designated positioning within restricted zones. Staff emphasized that these measures were precautionary and required minimal disruption, but they highlight the degree to which wardrobe can indirectly influence operational safety protocols during celebrity events. Staff members additionally noted interactions between the two members regarding their coincidental outfit choice. While the discussion was brief and informal, it provided insights into professional camaraderie and situational awareness. The members reportedly compared fabric textures, color tones, and sizing, reflecting an observational approach rather than any coordinated intention. Staff highlighted that these interactions were noteworthy because they demonstrated how spontaneous occurrences can create organic engagement among members, which, in turn, impacts team dynamics during public events. From a production perspective, videographers and content editors had to consider the wardrobe overlap during filming. Group footage, intended for promotional releases and social media, required adjustments in camera positioning, shot selection, and framing sequences to avoid visual redundancy. Staff explained that editing teams later used minor post-production techniques, such as adjusting exposure, focus emphasis, and cropping, to subtly distinguish the members without altering the natural scene. These technical decisions illustrate the interplay between wardrobe, produ, Staff members additionally noted interactions between the two members regarding their coincidental outfit choice. While the discussion was brief and informal, it provided insights into professional camaraderie and situational awareness. The members reportedly compared fabric textures, color tones, and sizing, reflecting an observational approach rather than any coordinated intention. Staff highlighted that these interactions were noteworthy because they demonstrated how spontaneous occurrences can create organic engagement among members, which, in turn, impacts team dynamics during public events. From a production perspective, videographers and content editors had to consider the wardrobe overlap during filming. Group footage, intended for promotional releases and social media, required adjustments in camera positioning, shot selection, and framing sequences to avoid visual redundancy. Staff explained that editing teams later used minor post-production techniques, such as adjusting exposure, focus emphasis, and cropping, to subtly distinguish the members without altering the natural scene. These technical decisions illustrate the interplay between wardrobe, production planning, and media presentation in high-profile events. Event coordinators also shared that backup plans were activated in response to the wardrobe coincidence. Pre-prepared contingency measures included alternative shooting locations, additional props, and adjustable seating configurations. Staff reported that these measures were implemented smoothly, demonstrating the effectiveness of detailed advance planning. The wardrobe overlap, while unexpected, became a scenario for testing operational agility and response efficiency among the event team. Interestingly, staff accounts revealed that the wardrobe coincidence inadvertently influenced fan perception and media coverage. While internal teams focused on operational adjustments, fans and casual observers quickly noticed the similarity in clothing through images and videos shared online. Although no official statement addressed the matter, social media discussions amplified the perception of intentionality, highlighting the contrast between internal planning and public interpretation. Staff acknowledged that such discrepancies are common in events involving globally recognized artists, and emphasized the need for careful visual management. Following the adjustments made during the LA Beach reunion, staff members highlighted the essential role of media coordination in managing both the event itself and the subsequent public narrative. The wardrobe coincidence between Jungkook and Taehyung, while minor from a personal standpoint, introduced significant considerations for media professionals tasked with capturing, framing, and distributing content. Staff accounts provide a detailed view into these operational dynamics, emphasizing factual responses rather than subjective interpretation. One of the primary responsibilities of the media team was to ensure that coverage maintained clarity and distinction between each member. Due to the identical clothing, photographers were instructed to prioritize varied angles, adjust focal lengths, and utilize depth of field techniques that emphasized individuality. Staff reported that these adjustments were implemented in real time, requiring quick coordination among camera operators, assistants, and on-site production managers. This approach minimized visual redundancy in photographs and videos, intended for official release or social media distribution. Video production staff also had to adapt sequencing strategies. Group shots, which typically rely on uniform spacing and posture to create cohesion, were reconsidered in light of the wardrobe similarity. Staff noted that slight positional changes were implemented, such as shifting Jungkook and Taehyung's placement relative to other members and props. These adjustments ensured that each individual maintained a distinct presence on screen without disrupting the overall composition. According to staff, these modifications were subtle and did not interfere with the planned filming schedule. Media liaison teams worked closely with social media managers to anticipate public reactions.